Hey, Facebook Live. Welcome, welcome. So I'm on Tuesday, right? I'm normally on Monday, but tonight, because yesterday was a holiday, I decided to take the day off and do the live today. So I hope you guys had a great Memorial Day. Hope you had a lot of fun, ate some really good food at the cookouts or picnics, whatever you guys decided to do. And here's the thing, right? You may be back at work. So tonight I want to talk a little bit about that. There's so much going on, right? We're back from the holiday. This holiday kind of reminds us that summer's coming. It's kicking into gear. Yeah, the new hair, right? Kicking into gear, all of that stuff. So I want to kind of pull this together. And one of my favorite days of the month, it is a full moon, right? So we're going to pull all that together and talk about what all that means. So you guys are at work. I want to ask you, how do you feel being back at work? After the holiday's over, what were you feeling Monday night? You know, what did it feel like to go back to work? You know, down here in Georgia, the kids are out of school, so they're all excited. They're like, yay, work is over for them. But us adults, it's not over unless we take a vacation, right? So how does it feel to go back to the job? To a job maybe that you don't like, that's frustrating, that's stressing you. All of those things play a part in us manifesting. And we've talked a little bit about that at different times and in different segments of the show, but really want you to think about that tonight. How is being in that stressful situation over and over again stopping you? How is it preventing you maybe from getting some of the things that you want? Because here's the thing. When we're in energy for a long period of time that drains us, that feels like, oh, it's taking the life out of me, it does something to us. It does something especially to our manifesting, right? Because manifesting is a welcoming energy. Come in, please. Yes, I want money. I want love. I want all the goodness there is. But when you're in an energy of stress, frustration, aggravation, it's almost like we're repelling. We're repelling the things that we want. We're repelling the joy. We're repelling the happiness. We're repelling the money. All the good stuff that we truly want is being sent away. So that's why when we talked about before, it's contrary. We're not in alignment with the things that we want. We're at this job and you may have to go because we all have bills to pay. So you have to go and you have to be accountable to your responsibilities and your obligations. Of course you do. But how do we switch? How do we move forward in making a change? How do we move closer to our dreams, to the things that we really want? How does that happen? So one of my solutions to that is, remember last week, if you guys were a part of it, we did a 5-part series giving you an outline of how do you go from work to creating a business that really feeds your soul. So that was an outline. It was a map kind of thing. It gave you a guide of what are the steps that you needed to take. What are the areas in your life that you need to focus in on and maybe do some tweaks and put in order so that you can start moving toward your goal. But there's another piece. One of the days we talked about mindset and what you think. So what you think sometimes really holds us back and holds us stuck more than we realize. Because yes, you may have a job that you don't like and be frustrated, but the reality of it is, can you switch your job? Can you change to another one? Sure. But what may be stopping you from making the change is your mindset, is what's going on for you in your head. And so the really cool part about today is today's a full moon, and full moon energy is all about letting go and releasing. So it's a perfect day to talk about this. So if you found that over the holiday you had a good time, but you were dreading going back to work, maybe there's something you need to release. Obviously, you can't release the job right now, right? But maybe there's a mental thing that's draining your energy, that's making it more complicated, more frustrating, more agonizing to go to work. So maybe there's something else that you can do to change your mindset. Is there some limiting belief that you have that's holding you back? Are you feeling like, oh, I'm going to be at this job forever. I can't change. There's no good job out there for me. This is as good as it gets. I might as well just deal with it. I've only got 10 more years here. That's a long time. That's a very long time to do something you don't want to do. Remember, that 10 years that you spend doing something you don't want to do, you don't ever get that back. You're not ever able to go back and tweak it and change it. And imagine those days, 365 days times 10, that you will be going in and being frustrated and being aggravated about having to go into a place that you don't want to be. And what does that do to your mindset, to your body? How does that make you feel day in and day out to go to a place you don't want to go? And here's the key. You know, how we make compromises in our brain is like, well, everybody goes through it. We all have jobs we don't like. We all commiserate together. But that's not true. Everybody doesn't have a job or a career that they don't like or that they're just getting by with. There are people out there who absolutely love what they do. It's their passion. It's what they were sent here to do. Are you doing that? Are you doing your purpose, your passion? Are you living from that place? Or are you living from a place of just getting by, of just settling, of just making do? You know, we are some marvelous, amazing beings. You know, the divine has put this amazing gift inside of us, our soul, our heart, that kind of tells us when we're off, because it doesn't feel good. You know, when we're doing things that aren't right for us, it doesn't feel good. We have a hard time doing it. It makes us feel, it's a strain. It's a struggle because we're out of alignment with our true self. So I encourage you to take this full moon and do some reflection, do some soul searching, and looking at what beliefs are having you stay stuck in this job. Because my guess is it's not just about money. It's not just about your obligations. It's a bit more than that. I bet you tell yourself stories to keep it okay or for you to just get by with having this job. And you need more. You need so much more than that. And you deserve more. I'm going to say that every single week. You deserve more because you do. I don't care what you are. I don't care where you've been. You deserve more. And that's what I want for you. I want more. I want you to have the joyous life. I want you to spend the bulk of your week doing things that you absolutely positively love because you deserve it. You absolutely deserve to have that time. You know, I don't want you to go through another 3-day weekend thinking, yay, but then you're like, oh crap, I gotta go back. And then I gotta keep going back. Month after month, year after year. You can fix this. You can change it. You can do something absolutely different. If it's in your heart, there's that calling that's put on you for a reason. And I know it may be scary. Oh my goodness, it's so scary to start a new journey, especially a journey you don't know how it's going to end. You don't know exactly how to do it. You've never done it before. I get that. I've been there. But what's the other side if you don't? Will you look back at your life and be okay? Will you be happy with the decision that you made to stay in this job and spend that many hours of your life doing something that you didn't enjoy? But here's the bigger piece. If you're a person like myself, you like to make an impact in other people's lives. You like to make a difference. Think of all the people that you're not helping, that you're not making a difference in their life. Those people are waiting and looking for you. Because here's what I know. No one can do your work the way that you can. There's specific people out there for you to help, for you to serve. And no one can do that but you. So if you never step into that, those people won't get that gift that you have to offer them, that help that you would provide for them, that shift in their life that they so need. They would miss out on that because you didn't step into who you're supposed to be. that longing, that calling that's in your heart. And if you don't have that, then I'm not talking to you. But I'm talking to those who have that calling, who you know there's something there that says, hey, I want to do this thing. Hey, wouldn't it be cool if we did this? And you're avoiding that. And you're afraid to step into that. You're afraid to take the next step. It's okay to have the fear, but it's not okay to just sit in it and let it rule your life. You deserve more. And because I believe that, I want to offer more. Like I said, last week we did the map, right? I laid out the steps that you needed to take to sort of plan out how to leave your job and walk into this business easily, gradually, that felt comfortable for you. Well, tomorrow night, I'm going to be on live and I'm doing a webinar. But the webinar you do have to sign up for because I'm not doing it on Facebook. I'm doing it in another venue online. And the webinar is about how to survive now. I can't quit right now. My days are frustrating. I'm exhausted. I'm drained. I'm stressed. What do I do in the meantime? What do I do when I can't quit? What do I do when I can't walk out? But I want better days. I want a better day in this cubicle lifestyle of this 9-to-5 grind. I want to have better life. I don't want to keep looking and waiting for the weekend, for the holidays, for the 3-day weekend. I want to enjoy Tuesday and Monday and Wednesday and Thursday. So that's what this webinar is for. It's a master class that we're going to go over, and I'm going to give you specific strategies. You guys know me. I'm going to give you tips. I'm going to give you strategies of things that you can do right now in your life. And here's the cool part. Most of them don't even cost you anything. So that's the great thing. It's like these are things I'm going to tell you how to shift, how to change to make your day better. Because I'm going to share with you my story about how I worked this job where I was on call 7 days a week, worked over 40 hours a week, and found joy. Not because the job was so easy or the job was good, but because I shifted the things that I'm going to teach you tomorrow. And my clients have used this as well. And you'll see a big shift in your energy and how you move and how you do things and how this is going to move you forward to your dreams and the things that you really, really want to do in your life. So I'm going to put the link right now. Let's see. I did that right. So the link is there for the webinar tomorrow. If you guys want to watch it, by all means come. It's going to be live, so I'm going to do Q&A for those who want to ask specific questions. If you can't make it tomorrow night, I would encourage you, please register, because I will send you the replay only if you register for the webinar. So those are the only people I'm going to send it to. I don't like bombarding my lists with a bunch of emails and things like that. I'm only sending it to people that raise their hand and say, yes, I'm interested. And this masterclass is free. It's my way of giving you the next step. Last week we gave you the plan. Here's the next step. It's another form. It's another terrain. It's another piece of the map to show you how to navigate where you are right now. But I wanted to give you some relief because, like I said, everybody can't quit and walk out their job tomorrow. We have obligations and responsibilities. So I wanted to make sure that I'm giving you the information you need that you can apply right now in your life so that you can have better days. So you can enjoy yourself. So you're not exhausted every single day when you come home. If you guys have any questions, by all means, let me know. You can write a comment below. But I would love to see you on the webinar tomorrow night. We're going to have fun. I'm going to share a bunch of different things, little tricks that have totally gotten me through and my clients through when I didn't think I could. You know, when I didn't want to be on call anymore, when I didn't want to do the job anymore. But I had to, because just like you, I had bills and obligations and I have a family. So I'm going to show you how I got through it, how I survived it, and enjoyed my days and didn't have to wait for the weekend or for that holiday to have my life back. You deserve to have every day, every single day. Have a wonderful, wonderful night. I hope you're totally enjoying this night and doing something fun. Remember, it is the full moon, so remember to release, to let go of any mindset stuff that's holding you back. anything you feel is stopping you from moving you forward, whether it's a fear, whether it's shame, whether it's embarrassment. Do that. And don't forget to register for the webinar. And I will see you tomorrow. Take care. Bye.